Apple users and technology lovers should be excited about the release of Apple's iPhone 5. As with every new phone, the company unveils all sorts of new features. Today, we're going to talk about the social aspect. Joining me today is US 101's Daniel Wyatt, and we're going to talk about how the new phone will bring more social aspects into your life. Daniel, you know, there's a lot of new things going on with the Apple iPhone 5. One of the main things that kind of caught my eye is that you can now talk to Siri and update your Facebook. What do you think?
It's a good idea, but I think we're already social enough. I don't want, first of all, I need to get Siri to understand like Southern English, because it does not understand.
So true.
Whoever made that obviously is from up north, because I try to talk to my friends all the time, like, pay a bill. It's like Buffalo Bills. I'm like, so I think that would be a good concept if it gets it right. There could be a lot of fights and upsetting people on Facebook of not knowing what you're saying.
And for me, it's like when I'm not supposed to be texting and driving, I Siri and drive. And it's like, I think it has no idea what I'm saying most of the time. And I get so angry that like, it's like I just want to pull over and start texting. And so for me, it's I don't know, I can hold off till I get home or get to a safe place if I'm driving or something like that to update my Facebook rather than use Siri. But I mean, it does come with some benefits to it as well. You know, you don't have to touch the app and then log in and all that stuff.
It makes it simpler. It's kind of like streamlining everything. So it's, you know, Apple's always going to come out with the best products because, I mean, it's just the best out there. So obviously they have a reason behind it, and as we go on, I'm sure the updates and everything will show them more why they're partnering with Siri more in voice commands.
Right, so. And as long as they update Siri every once in a while for the new terms of the day, I guess you could say. The next thing that caught my eye was Siri is also another Siri thing. They're partnering with Yelp. Yelp is a website that it offers, you know, ratings on restaurants and where to go around you. And now all you have to do is, you know, ask Siri, where's a good restaurant around me? And it'll bring up Yelp reviews.
Give the reviews on it?
Yeah, so it's an interesting aspect if you're going to some place that you don't normally, if you're going out of town or something like that, in my opinion.
Yeah, because I was just in Dallas, Texas this last weekend, and it was so hard to really, you had to, and I know this sounds weird, you had to actually ask people where to go eat, but sometimes you're not comfortable doing that. People aren't, so they need to know what reviews are. And that would have become imperfect. That would become imperfect for me because we couldn't really find a place the whole weekend because we didn't really know the reviews.
In Dallas, you couldn't find a place to go?
I'm very sheltered, so.
I guess. The next thing that you and I were talking about earlier is the iPhone 5 camera. What do you think?
This is my favorite feature because I take a lot of pictures like I'm sure everybody does for their Facebook, Twitter, and it's going to be 40% faster. Which mine is like, I was looking at a while ago. Yeah. It's kind of slow. I can hard boil an egg in the time it comes up to like do another picture. So 40% faster, also low light. If you have an iPhone, you know that it doesn't take really good pictures in low light.
Right.
So you're going to upgrade that. And the coolest thing is the panoramic feature. It's going to be able to take several pictures, stitch them together to make one 28 megapixel picture.
That's
so
really
like you can literally scan around the room, take a picture. So that's one of the big things because that's one of the most important features of phones now is pictures. That's how everybody communicates really through their social media sites. So they've noticed that and said, hey, we've got to upgrade. So, you
know, all the Instagrams and things like that people use. I mean, and I know sometimes for me it's like I want to catch a lot of pictures, but I have to take the picture, pause, take the picture, you know, and it's like it'd be nice to have like a DSLR feature where you can click, click, click.
It's going to be pretty fast. 40%, like comparatively, it's not that slow, but to other cameras, phones, it's lags a little bit behind, so it's going to be a lot quicker. So when you take the picture, you're able to get the next shot in like you're talking about. So I think that'll be a huge feature selling point for them.
All right, well, Daniel, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us. Thanks. Prime News at 7. We'll be back in just a minute.